If a man questioned another man's honor, he didn't do it from the shadows. He had to do it out in the open, with his name, his chest out, and his chin high. Not hiding behind the keyboard or tucked behind editing clips of fair use disclaimers. You see, citing Section 107 of the Copyright Act does not give you free rein to defame, misrepresent, or harm another's reputation. Fair use is not a shield for character assassination. So here's the simple truth. If you take my words, my image, my ideas, and twist them to feed your fear and inflate your ego, if you profit off of my name while calling me a liar, then be prepared to stand behind your accusations. Because in the old world, men didn't hide behind anything. When they spoke against someone, they had to speak it with their whole being. And if you're going to speak against me, then use the same courage that it took for me to say those truths. Man to man, eye to eye, integrity and in truth. I've spent a lifetime earning the right to speak with the conviction about these truths that I speak. So if you want to tear that down, have the decency to come and say it directly to my face. And say it like a man. If you're going to talk about the geometry, have other geometries to argue against it. If you're going to talk about the supersymmetry, speak of other supersymmetries that would work against it. If you're going to talk about the white papers, provide your own white paper as an argument to argue against the equations or the conclusions. But we're going to do this respectfully, otherwise we'll end in a duel. And I mean a duel, real life duel, where only one person walks away. We can meet with guns, bottles, knives, or books and equations. But we're going to do this like men. So, get ready. Get ready.
Terrance Howard always seems like he's acting. Like, I feel like that was a scene from a movie he was rehearsing just now. You know, he just seemed like, and even like, you know, the way he dresses, you think that seemed like that was a scene from like a safari movie or something that he's filming right now. You know, he's definitely an actor because you don't know what you seem like he never turns it off. You know, but I think to be honest with you, Terrance Howard is one of my favorite actors though. Like I think he's up there. Like I don't think he. I think when he goes on these podcasts, I think that kind of not take away, but I think it kind of dulls his light a little bit because you don't really see people like Denzel or people like Leonardo DiCaprio, people who really can act. That I think that Terrance can hang with. He can hang with both of those guys, but you don't see Denzel, you don't see Leo on podcasts because they still want to keep that movie star mystique. You know what I'm saying? I think the more you go on these like little social media podcasts and shows, you kind of lose your mystique a little bit, you know. Anyway, shout out to All Central. It's called All Central something. What's the name of it? All Urban Central. Shout out to them for this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button.